Hey everyone, it's TimaeuSS, and welcome to another Honkai Star Rail video. So, I've been quiet since CBT2 and CBT3, but I have been cooking, alright? I have been cooking, and of course, having access to the wonderful team at PrideWin.gg and being able to understand the Chinese and Japanese, I'm able to bring you guys the content from all the different regions. And what do you know? What do you know? The Honkai Star Rail Bilibili Chinese account has posted a lot of juicy information. Now, we can expect the KFC x Honkai Star Rail collaboration, which is most likely based in China only, and there's other stuff. But most importantly, they have actually released a lot of the characters and their story and the toolkits. So now we are able to look at the characters as well as some of the icons. I think this may change some of the tier list because we know now that the full release, we're gonna have some changes in comparison to the CBT3, which I've played. So a quick look, and I'll do a more detailed guide video on what this looks like. A quick look at the current breakdown. Of course, this is the CN one. This is the global one from PrideWin.gg. Very, very similar, mind you, because we did a lot of testing, and this was ultimately the result. So let's take a look at what they have changed to 5-star icons in some of the character kits. Now, this is not to say that this won't be changed again on the full release, and currently it only includes Bronya and Welt and Himeko. But we will see more. I guarantee you we will see more. So let's first take a look at Bronya. Bronya being one of the most broken supports in CBT3. Absolutely broken. At the very top of S+ for the CN and the global tier list. Her skill got adjusted in the sense that previously she was able to give your ally an extra turn, whereas you could actually use it on your Bronya as well. So she could essentially infinitely push yourself if you have, of course, the skill points to do so. And this allows you to gain ultimate. Really insane, the upkeep. However, now that's been changed. So if the skill is now used on Bronya, it does not trigger the action. So you will not have that instant turn cut, and you cannot abuse that skill to fill the ultimate. Basically, this was a broken mechanic, like we've said, and that's going to be adjusted. Fair. I believe it's very fair. Now, Welt. Welt is very good debuffer in CBT. It's got that slow debuff and very strong. So what's changed now is Welt's ultimate damage. Okay, before it was probably one of the big traces that increased the ultimate damage by 25%. However, now, the after version is, after using the ultimate, the target affected by it will receive more damage. So instead of a single damage output increase from Welt himself, now the enemy will will take more damage, which is a damage amp. Huge, actually. This makes him a better team player. He already slows, so it's already a boss-built mechanic, right? Very good against bosses because you slow the bosses, your allies, your whole team will take more turns, but now the boss also takes increased damage, which is worth more than just having Welt's ultimate increase its damage by 25%. So Welt definitely gaining that buff, worth it. Now, Himeko. I have a special place for Himeko in my heart. As a Honkai Impact 3 fan, Himeko's lesson always resonates within me, okay? And thankfully, alright, Himeko is getting some changes because it was so, oh my god, they butchered her. They butchered her in CBT. Right now, she's at A, but I actually would put her like B or C in CBT3. However, let's hope this changes will make her better. And you can see T3 Himeko is right there on the CN tier list. So what's changed now? So before, basic attack has 80% chance to burn the enemy for 3 turns. And when inflicted with the burn, enemy receives the fire dot damage, which is equal to Himeko's basic attack damage. That was the burn mechanic. Now, after that, the change revealed on the the Chinese website, we'll see Himeko's attack having X amount of chance to inflict burn on enemies for X amount of turns. And when inflicted with burn, enemies take. So taking the dot damage is the same. So what does this mean? So remember Himeko in the previous version, only her basic attack, single target basic attack, gives that chance to burn. But now all of her attacks. So her ultimate is an AoE. She has a follow-up attack, which makes her a fantastic farmer. That also has a chance to burn as well. So now she has been changed, and she is going to be a burn machine. Fantastic. Fantastic. And also we saw some... Ooh, that was... that was MiHoYo's. I was looking at the MiHoYo's trailer. They have a wonderful trailer. If you guys want to see it, I could translate for you guys. Basically, they had a MiHoYo Chinese trailer about their internal development. But going back to what we're talking about, Clara and Gepard also had their mechanics revealed. It was the same. Maybe percentage changes, we don't know. But relatively it's the same versus the 3 pretty different changes for these units. Now, Lycon changes. So Lycons are weapons, quote-unquote weapons that you can equip to the characters. So these are mostly just percentage changes, all right? We've got damage increase, right? Pretty much the 24% versus 20, and down by 2%, increased by 4%, and everything else is also slightly buffed in the percentages, which is great, This makes the Lycons a bit stronger, and we maybe see a bit more play. However, not everything is buffed. Yang King's got nerfed. Yang King's crit damage from 32% from the Lycon, Yang King's Lycon, is now at 30%. And from 40 to 36 for the crit rate. So I think some people did simulation, found Yang King to be extremely strong. But I don't think it warranted a nerf, really. But of course, here we see the percentages getting changed. And everything else, I think, is buffed. So, anyhow, what we'll do is we'll do a detailed breakdown of the CN and global CBT once we have more information, because they're pretty much releasing information every single day, right? Like we've got here Welt's changes, we've got Himiko's Gepard's changes, Clara's changes, Bronia's changes. So we're releasing new information pretty much every few days, and I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if some characters got changed on the full release, and we have to adjust our tier list accordingly. But if you're looking for such information, you can find it on my website. I'm part of the PrideOne.gg team, and yeah, we're working hard, and it's phenomenal. And also, I'll be posting my video as well for the tier list. So, anyhow, it's TimaeuSS here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye now.